Kunal Bothra as well as Nooresh Merani joining in. Kunal, morning. We wrapped up Friday's trading session at the 19,750 mark. So clearly 19,800 eluding us. It's a critical week in terms of a lot of numbers that will be trickling in. What is it that you'll be watching out for?
Good morning, Avan. So yeah, I think a lot of numbers trickling to the markets, and I think that could probably play more of a similar effect on the indices, where we would expect the index to remain into a range. Now, broadly over the last 5-7 days, the markets have managed to digest a lot of geopolitical as well as the local news flow in terms of stock-specific results. But I think we've not seen any major kind of a breakout or breakdown. So we are expecting more or less a similar kind of a stance for the indices. The index remained to a range 19,300 as a major support, where we've tested I think 3 or 4 times in the previous last fortnight or so, and on the upside 19,800, 820 approximately as a resistance.
Okay, so that's a view coming in as far as where index is headed. But let's also take some stock-specific calls as well from our chartists to try and understand where they are seeing value. Nooresh, which are the sectors or stocks that you would want to recommend?
So in terms of the view remains more to be defensive, more large cap, because we are still stuck in the range. So going with stocks in the large caps which are breaking out. So first is a buy on Power Grid, which is a percentage point away from a new 52-week high and an all-time high on a dividend-adjusted basis. The stock is making a classical triangle formation out here, contracted range for the last few weeks. Also, the earlier breakout got retested. Expecting this to break out in the short term, stop loss at 195, target price of 220. Second is a buy on IndusInd Bank, which has clearly shown a lot of resilience and has come close to a new 52-week high. A range contraction, been trading between 1380 to 1470 for the last 3 to 4 weeks. Very close to a breakout on Friday's close, could break out today. Stop loss at 1410, target price of 1600.
A breakout on IndusInd Bank, and of course there's fundamental news flow that might support that view as well, as MK believes that the stock is likely to be in the MSCI list soon, so perhaps that will give another leg up to that one. But Kunal, what about you? Which other stocks you're watching out for?
So I'll go with the first one. That's about Avenue Supermarts or DMart. That's a stock which has done reasonably well over the last 1 week, formed a bullish flag pattern on the short-term time frame charts. Would expect a breakout yet again for the stock, 4,200 as a target, stop loss at 30 at 30. And the second would be one ICICI Bank, the stock forming a bullish RSI divergence on the daily charts, especially on the early time frame rather, and would expect this breakout to continue for ICICI Bank on the upside, targets of 1,000, stop loss at 935.
All right, there you have it. All of the top recommendations then down your way.